Today, you guys, we are gonna do something so fun. What is up, you guys? My name is Kira if you are new, and if you can feel my enthusiasm, it's because today we're talking about one of my absolute favorite things, and that is a coffee. So if you guys know me, I pretty much eat, sleep, and breathe coffee. I absolutely love it. All flavors, all types, hot, cold. And I have a little section in my kitchen where I have my Keurig coffee pot and just like a few like flavored syrups and stuff that I use, but I really wanted to create like a nice little coffee station. I usually do that for the holidays, like Christmas and stuff. I'll decorate it, but then the rest of the year it's just kind of blah. Once we extend the kitchen and I get a little bit more countertop space, I'll have a little bit more to work with and I might be able to get a little bit more creative. But for right now, I just have this little corner spot behind me. So I ordered a tiered shelf and I have a new frother, and then I already decorated the whole house for Valentine's Day. So I have a few like select Valentine's Day pieces that I kind of want to incorporate into this space. So I'm excited. You guys always give me great motivation. So come down with me to this little nook in my kitchen and let's create a functional but cute looking coffee station, because you know, mama loves her coffee. All right, you guys, so here is the space that we are working with. So you could see, like, I don't really have a whole lot to play with. My kitchen sink is right here, and this area where these boxes are, sometimes I put a drying mat down and any dishes I hand wash will go there. So I virtually only have like from that red bowl over as like workable space, and I want to make it look cute, but I also want to make it functional. And until we extend the kitchen out, I really just need to, you know, make do with what I have. And so these are kind of some of the things that we're going to incorporate into that corner. So I did a little poll on my Instagram. So if you're not following me, 50 Shades of Mom, go check me out there. But I put a poll asking you guys about these two different kinds of tiered shelves, and this was the vote that won. So it's a 2-tier corner storage shelf. So we're gonna put this together. I'll link it in my Amazon store for you. It was a fairly inexpensive, like under 20 bucks, I believe. And I think it's gonna be perfect because like I said, it's gonna go in that corner so we can put the smaller things up top, and then the bottom things we should still have some height with. I'm hoping it wasn't a mistake, because I do have some tall bottles, and so is that kind of gonna work? The other design might have been better, but this was the one that looked better, I think, but the other one may be more functional. I don't know. But then something else that we're going to incorporate into this little corner is my new frother by Mastery House. So I actually want to thank Mastery House for sponsoring today's video. When they first reached out to me and said they wanted to send me a milk frother, I said no, because I really just don't know if I can really put this to use, because I'm not diligent about it. I love my Keurig because I don't even want to make a pot of coffee. I want to put a cup underneath it and push a button, and I want it to give it to me, like, as lazy as that sounds. However, if you guys know me, I like look forward to the pumpkin cream cold brew and the Irish cream cold brew from Starbucks, and every time, I can't even tell you, like Liz Hills just wrote me not too long ago and said, Kira, how come you don't use the frother that Vanessa got you for Christmas last year? My girlfriend Jill says, like, Kira, you can make the froth at home. Why don't you do that? And I don't know. Like, I literally have this little guy sitting right here and I could use him, but I don't. But I have to tell you that even though I'm 40, I've gotten stuck in like the virtual and the technological world, and something like this will make me want to do it just because I like to push the buttons and it looks fancy. And if it's like something I can make pretty little hearts on top of my cappuccino with, I don't know, that's going to excite me more than sticking that thing in and turning it on. So I'm really, really excited about it. When I went onto their website, I was very easily impressed because it's just very sophisticated. This is what their mastery is. Their mastery is frothers. And sometimes I like companies that specialize in one kind of specific thing because it makes them really darn good at it. And so I love all the things that it says that this thing does. And so we're going to unbox it and we're going to set it up, but it has like different levels of temperature control, and then it has different levels of like the depth of your froth. So you can do something more subdued, like just a little bit of creamer, and then maybe more like the one that's on the box, like that you would get inside of a coffee house where you can, you know, literally draw with the foam. And then one that could be really thick, just like the kind of cold foam that I was getting, you know, on my Irish cream cold brews. So I'm really excited. Like, I think we're gonna recreate the Irish cream cold brew. I've only done it one other time, and it was with the hand frother, and it came out okay, but I feel like it just didn't have the same like creamy texture that I got from going through the drive-through. So I'm hoping that this is going to create everything that I am looking for. So we're gonna unbox this right now, and then we're gonna unbox the shelf and set that up. And then I just have these few little things over here that I'm just not sure what we'll be able to integrate in. These are all of my coffee signs, but I've already decorated for Valentine's Day, and I had a couple of things in the box that I saved for the you know, for the coffee station. And this says hot cocoa bar, warm up here, served daily. I do have this little like hot cocoa sign right here, and then I thought maybe I can put like peppermint sticks or something, or some kind of like chocolates in there. I like to drop chocolate in my coffee, and then this could be for like sugars or whatever. I still have a couple of cocoa bombs and stuff, and I have all of my syrups and some signs. So we'll just kind of like do our best to make this a cute little station. I'm really excited. I've been wanting to film this video just so I can do this. Sometimes that's like the downfall of needing to film, because I just wanted to like dive right in and do it, but at least I get to take you guys along for the journey, and then you can leave comments down below and give me your opinions. So I am super stoked. So let's start off by unboxing everything and clearing off space and starting to set up what will be my new coffee station.
To make it come around, I think you want me.
All right, you guys, so that was fun. It is a little bit taller than I thought, so of course I have a couple of big bottles that don't fit on it. I was a little afraid that might happen. I think the other one might have allowed me to slide it under, but I think it still would have been too tall for that one too, and so I'm just happy with the way that this one is, and hopefully I'll be able to like play with it more as time goes on. But now it is time to make a coffee because I feel like I deserve it. So I have everything laid out here, and now that I've read the instructions, I understand everything a little bit more. So I do have some cold brew coffee right here with a little splash of the Tirani French vanilla syrup and some ice, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna make the Irish cream cold brew froth to go on top. So you have a bunch of different pieces, okay? And so this is your whisk holder. This is the piece that goes inside of your milk jug that holds everything else on. And so here are two more little pieces, okay? So this black piece right here in the center, this is called your whisk disc. So if you want something like a flat white that you would get from Starbucks or a latte, you would just put this black piece on this holder and stick it in the jug. If you want to go up a stage and do a thicker kind of latte or more like a cappuccino, you're going to keep the spring on. So that's your whisk spring that you can see around the black disc. So you're going to leave that on if you want something thicker. Like I said, that's more of your cappuccino that you get in a coffee house that is drawn into a leaf or a heart or something. And then you have your whisk cover. So that's this thing right here. And that's going to go over this. And that's if you want your cold foam or like whipped cream for hot chocolate. But the cold foam is what we're doing. So we're going to slide the disc and the spring on, and then we're also going to add the cover. So I was correct in putting all of it in, I just didn't know it yet. So it's that simple that we're gonna go ahead and stick inside of the milk jug. Now we're gonna go ahead and add the things inside that we're going to froth. And so I'm gonna go ahead and froth some heavy whipping cream. This is what's gonna help give me that real cold brew effect. And inside you'll see there's a minimum, and then there's a maximum for like the one that's gonna puff up a lot, like the cover. And then there's a maximum if you're just gonna use the spring and the disc. So as long as you follow your guidelines in there, you should be good. And so I'm gonna add the heavy cream just a little bit over that minimum line, because I am also going to add some Irish cream syrup to that, because I'm gonna want to get that Irish cream feel. Now all of these are Monin syrups, but you can get Monin or the Tirani so many places. Even Walmart sells some of the Tirani syrups, or you can get them like at a World's Market, and then places like Marshall's, and they all have all those kinds of syrups. So I have received some of these as gifts or bought them for myself. So I'm gonna put in a little drizzle of the Irish cream, and then I'm also gonna put in a little drizzle of the French vanilla. That's actually something that Starbucks told me to ask them. Like, they don't normally put it in there. They just put it in the coffee and then a little bit into the cream of the Irish cream, but they don't add the vanilla in. So they say just to do a little splash of the vanilla. So I did that. And then now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put it in the device. And now something that I like is that you don't actually put it on there until you've set all of the things that you need to set. So let me slide it forward so you guys can see it. And let's put our milk jug inside, and then I'll slide it even more forward for you to see. So as soon as I put it on, it immediately turned on. So if you push this button, it's going to let you choose those different densities. So if we go here, that's that flat white or a regular latte. And then for this next one, that blinks in the middle, that's what I said, like more of a cappuccino feel. And then if we're gonna go to this one, it's that thickness that I'm looking for. And then now here's your temperature. This means cold foam. That's what we're going to do. But the 120, that's what you're gonna set it on for your flat white and your latte. and then you have 140. You're gonna set that for your cappuccino. And then this is gonna be more for like your really, really hot cappuccinos. Like sometimes you want the cold foam on top of your cappuccino, and sometimes you really want a hot cappuccino. Or you can go back to this, which is the cold. So we want the cold and the thick foam, and now we're just gonna push the power button and it's gonna go ahead and it's going to do its thing. And so now it's already spinning and it's gonna go ahead and froth. All right, guys, so at first I was like, that doesn't look like it got really thick at all, but then I just kind of moved it around in the container and it definitely got thick. So I removed the lid with a good suction top, and then now I'm gonna go ahead and pour it on top of our coffee. Watch, you guys. Oh yeah, oh yeah, Why does that make me so happy? Okay, so for all of you who've been telling me like, why don't you use your frother? I'm sorry, I'm just lazy. But now I won't be lazy. Look, I have my pink little Valentine's Day straw. Oh yeah, oh, coffee excites me. Look how cute that is. Okay, you ready? Taste test. Shut up, you guys. Oh my God, shut up. So good. Oh my goodness, so good. All right, you guys, there it is, the finished product. I feel like it looks so good. I mean, besides the bottles being on the counter, which I was hoping wasn't gonna happen, but I had a feeling that, you know, that they were gonna be too big for that tray, everything is exactly how I visioned it. It's still like cute and trendy looking, but it's functional, it's holding all of my stuff. So I really love how that came out, and I'm obsessed with that frother, you guys. That was so easy. And for lazy me who loves that kind of coffee but just never wants to go ahead and make it, I feel like I just gave myself access to do it like at my fingertips with ease. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, because I know my butt certainly does not need the calories from having one of those creamed cold brews every single day. But I have the Wandering Bear coffee in my refrigerator that just, it's cold brew in a box with a spout. So like I can pour it into my cup and then froth milk like that so quickly. I can really see myself enjoying my afternoon pick-me-up now without having to go through the drive-through. So thank you again to Mastery House for sponsoring today's video. And if you guys want one of those frothers, I'll make sure to leave like the coupon code and the links and all the goods in the description box. So go ahead and check them out. But I am so grateful for them because, like I said, even though I'm super lazy, I can see the ease of this creating a habit I probably don't need, but I really, really want. So thank you again so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give it a huge thumbs up. Comment down below if you have any suggestions of something else that I can add or take away from this coffee station. Tell me what you think. Otherwise, you guys, I love you so much. Subscribe if you are new, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.